What up gamers, today I'm going to be kitbashing this art by Misha Savier. Specifically, I'll be kitbashing this guy holding the Tau Breacher. I'll just be using a Reiver body and I'll also count him as a lieutenant. The first thing I'm going to do is start by shaving off the symbol that the Reiver has on his chest plate. While I cut it off, I would really appreciate if you liked and subscribed. After removing the symbol, I sand down the chest plate so it has a smoother finish. After sanding, I apply some plastic glue to smooth it out some more. To replace the icon I cut off, I used this charm from the Infiltrator's kit that looks like the lieutenant's symbol. I sand down the symbol, and it also had a chain detail that I cut off into a point, but I didn't get to record that. I add some plastic glue to the center of the model, and I used some tweezers to pick up the symbol and place it on the chest. For the left arm, I'll be using this one from the Sergeant Reiver, but I'll be cutting off the hand and I'll be using the combat blade for the right arm. And I use some poster putty so the bits don't go flying when I cut them off. And I clean up the wrist joint a little bit. From the combat knife, I want to keep the crossguard, so I cut off the rest of the hand, and I clean up the joint a little bit too. For the right hand, I'll be using this one from the Intercessors kit, the one that used to hold the knife, but I need to cut off the crossguard and then remove it from the arm. For the rest of the right arm, I use this one holding a bolt carbine. I add a small little cut to the back of the bolter. The small cut is there to help release the hand when I cut it off fully. Then I just clean up the wrist joint again. Then I just put all 3 bits together to make the right arm. After the first bit of plastic glue dries, I add some more to the blade because I didn't want to pin it. And here's what it looks like on the model. For the power pack, I'll just be using a normal Infiltrator one with the iron halo from the Phobos Strike Team sprue. And I also added some grav sheets from the Reivers kit to the backpack too. For the left hand, I'll be using this open palm Desolation marine arm. I attach my marine to a 40mm base, and I use some poster putty to hold onto the left arm while I pose him. I use a normal towel breacher, and I place some poster putty on his feet to see where I want to put him on the base. Now that I'm happy with the pose, I attach the left hand. While the plastic glue dries, I return the Fire Warrior to see if the pose still works. And this is the left arm all done. For the head, I'll be using this Reiver helmet that has some studs on the front. And for more detail, I'll be using this backpack piece from the Infiltrator's kit. All I need from it is the smaller antenna. To attach the antenna, I cut off a little ledge from the side of the Reiver helmet. After dry fitting, I see that it sits out a bit too far, so I cut off a corner of the antenna. Then I just glue it on. Then I add the knife scabbard from the Reivers, and I add a Sternguard veteran bolt pistol holster. For the next bit, I'll be using some aluminum from a can that I cut up with scissors into small strips. I wrap the aluminum around the hand to get the impression so I can put super glue on it later, but first I need to cut off the small little bumps that are on the side of the arm. I add some super glue to the aluminum and then wrap it around the arm and let it dry for a little bit. While the glue dries, I'll take a purity seal and sand down the back of it. I sand down most of it till it looks like this. Then I cut away the rest of the parchment from the seal. Back to the aluminum, I wrap it around the arm so it has the impression when I fully glue it on. Then I add small drops of super glue along the arm so I can fully attach the aluminum. Then I add a little bit of super glue to attach the purity seal onto. I cut off some rivets from this Intercessor shoulder pad and I place them to a 40mm base. I want to attach these little rivets to the edge of my Phobos armor shoulder pad. All I do is add a small drop of plastic glue and pick it up with my hobby knife to add the little rivets. After I add all of them, I use some more plastic glue to smooth them out, and here's what it looks like. And I glue it onto the arm. And here's the model fully assembled. And here's the model fully painted. Anyways, that's pretty much the end of the video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe. That would be really appreciated. Thank you for watching.